paiN had to win it in 3. They had a chance to do it in 2 though, but do you fancy their chances as we move to Vertigo?
I think so. This is their home map, really. They beat quite a few EU teams on this map. They've beaten Apex, Big, Into the Breach in the past. And we know how good Into the Breach are based from the major. So I think paiN will be fine here on this one. Let's see though, because that first map for ECSTATIC we thought would be fine. That came close. Now it's ECSTATIC's turn to try and do the same. Queenix with the dualies up close. It's not working out for him though. Skull's able to get the kill, but look at the rotate. The CT's trying to fight for this B site right now. Glock's still doing the heavy lifting though. And ECSTATIC, well, they had so many players here, but they've just lost every fight.
Salazar just seeing an edge of someone, a pixel or 2. Very close to the edge himself. He has Kevlar, which he could consider saving. Inviting the teams forward. Very long round for him to save in, and it will be taken by paiN then. They start off the right way on Vertigo, taking the pistol on the T side. So far, so good.
Just nice quick play into B. Skulls was having a good performance on the first map. That continues here at the start of Vertigo. Definitely a good sign for the team when Skulls is playing well. Normally, paiN are playing well.
I was thinking about the dualies that we see in all these pistol rounds with the buy menu and limitations that they've put into CS2, where you have to sacrifice one of the pistols. Maybe the dualies would disappear. If you're starting pistols like a USP, do you want a P250 over the dualies? Do you go for a 5.7 instead for the pistol rounds? You won't have as long as one-shot range as you would with the dualies, but you'll have plenty of bullets over the USP. Decisions that it appears people will have to make for the future. CZ75 or no. Maybe that's the one to be sacrificed, depending on who you are.
You could always have at least one player on the team go for the dualies. Like if you really want it for a pistol, for example, you can maybe drop them over to your pals. Might be a way to try and work around it. I've got this force by ECSTATIC, trying to see if they can trade out Zebi here. maNkz, they do some work. Hard's out, holding the line. And that is all they need, especially with biguzera landing that shot.
Fragging-wise, biguzera was certainly one to watch on the paiN side of things on that previous map. And he may be on Vertigo as well. Perhaps a more comfortable territory, or surely more comfortable for paiN. They did get a nice warm-up on that map as well, despite not winning it. Definitely some rounds to build confidence and such, so I think they'll be going into this one content. They had a good showing, good enough, with so few maps played. Super Mario Brothers around the corner. 2-0 then for paiN. They are currently 73% with 11 maps played on this map. Where it's often a topsy-turvy affair for ECSTATIC, around the 50 to 60% mark on many of these maps.
And even the level of competition. I mean, sure, ECSTATIC are playing against EU teams, but they haven't really played against many top teams. Monty, probably the best name on that list, and they did lose against Monty. Whereas paiN had a couple of pretty solid wins in that. Saw biguzera doing a lot of talking earlier. He is the man sitting in the middle. A lot of talk about him as the in-game leader of this team. Not always an easy transition to make. I think he's doing a really solid job for paiN. But the results need to come for this team. They need to prove it.
Wow, that is an unfortunate bounce. Gives Hard Out less resolution to turn around the corner. Just about get those 2 kills he's looking for. And in the meantime, the bomb site has been breached. over towards B. Skulls with tunnel vision.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This damage is crazy.
This makes things awkward. What have you got to lose? Not much. Surely you send it. Just do whatever you can here. He's got a 1v1 on the bomb site then, surely. There's one player on A, there's one player on B. Go, go, go. There's a 10-second defuse to be had here.
He's not feeling it.
He's not feeling it. Well, the Galil's got better armor penetration than the M4s. So it's a fair argument to... I mean, he's losing most of the time. But once every 200 times he might win.
Yeah, you'd probably just have to hard clear a corner and just hope you get the right one. Not impossible, but not likely. Either way, paiN able to hold on. Wasn't the prettiest picture in that round, though. AWP is out on both sides. I think Zevi did have a pretty solid first map. We heard the desk calling for him to step up. Meanwhile, Salazar, maybe a little quieter than we were hoping. Fast play up ramp, you'll see these fights pretty often. That's a great way of dealing with Big Uzera, though. Second player follows up, though. maNkz takes his teammate's position. And there is a player in sandbag spotted. Big damage onto Crown. Smoke might not force him back. He goes forward, and maNkz is able to deliver.
More of attrition in round 4. Nodios and Salazar have got a lot of cleaning up to do. On the bomb site is Nodios, but Skulls has got the superior angle. That's a huge frag. What is left for Salazar to do here? Might be a question of saving. Queenix still looking for his first kill. Hardzal started well, but Skulls even better. 7 for 1. 6 for Hardzal. Reaping the rewards of this T side of Vertigo. They still haven't reverted the toilet, so when you're inside, it doesn't show as engaged. Because no one uses them. Let's get them in play. Let's get the bogs in play here.
Yeah, why not?
I was planning to send an email with some CS2 feedback. Maybe throw that in there as well if I remember, which I probably won't. My memory is terrible.
Yeah, definitely good to give that feedback. Oh, that's not good though. Oh, lost at the end. It's going to make it hard for ECSTATIC to have much of anything in this next round. I think for the love of the game, want to make sure the next version is as good as it can be. Start here for paiN though. I mean, those trades on ramp were good, but really Skulls getting himself solo into B, such a difference maker. Consistently towards the top of the fragging charts for paiN. There is an AWP still for Salazar here. Pistols alongside it though. Do they expect this sniper? We'll see. I wonder if Salazar gets that kill. Does that player up on the box try and quickly rush in and get the rifle? Let's find out. Ooh, as the shot landed, they don't feel comfortable enough to move forward. Just take the man advantage for now.
At least they know where the AWP was. Fast rotations can be had there. But you don't want to play too slow around if that AWP's going to get more opportunities to reposition. Nodios got a few sound cues with his AK-47. Where is Salazar? That is a big question. He's on the wrong side of the map, it seems. Big Uzera and co focused on his B area. Plays like Queenix should fall fairly quickly. He does have Kevlar, so he can absorb a bullet or two. 40 seconds remain. And I start to get concerned about the time here. maNkz on the flank now. paiN start to deploy their grenades. Where is the AWP though? We can see the AK is here holding the off angles, the pistols. AWP on the rotation. maNkz has been dealt with, but they still need to go into the site. Got to be careful about the timing. Kraghen trying to get that weapon, but he will catch maNkz. That's even better. paiN have been slow. They've been snails in this round, and they'll pay for it. They'll be stepped on and crushed, giving so many weapons away.
Yeah, just the info that maNkz gets through ramp is so useful. You see how much of a difference it makes. ECSTATIC have almost everyone stacked on that bomb site. And the utility from paiN, yeah, it came in, but that player at quad can just smoke the molly, try and stick in position, give another angle they have to be scared of. They can't get up through the choke point. Nice round there for ECSTATIC. With the pistols on most players and the stolen AK, they come away with a nice round. Let's see if they can build off that. This was that first shot that got them the AK. And there was that AK put to use by Nodios.
Gifted the AKs, they'll be taken into round 6 by ECSTATIC. Need to make them count now. Early presence towards the ramp. And we have the exchange of utility. Legs for Salazar. Kraghen gets his bell rung. Hard to tell how much damage that did though, depending on where he was standing, corner of the wall or through the yellow sheets. Minute 10 on the clock as things get quieter, and we have to pay attention to the utility that paiN still have. They've barely used any util at the beginning of this. It's mainly been ECSTATIC trying to defend the ramp, but paiN have a lot of tools for an execute coming their way, coming ECSTATIC's way.
Yeah, ramp shouldn't be too hard to take. There is the AWP hanging around here from Salazar, but it's not a heavy contest right now. Might just look to get one kill and drop back on this advanced angle. Great flash, he can't even get away. Now this execute might be lined up here for paiN. Standard smokes and go signal onto the site.
Such a precise flash. They're trying to capitalize on that, but they're all bunching up 2-on-2 around the bomb site. 20 seconds to plant this bomb. The urgency is rising for paiN. Oh, Queenix with the HE grenade. Zevi's the one with the bomb. 37 HP, and he is a goner. 9 seconds. He's got to find his kill, nekkz. Is there time to plant the bomb, though? He's chasing the frags. Queenix is right here. He's just around the corner. Oh, and he's won the duel with 2 seconds on the clock. Respect the attempt for nekkz. He made the right play, but couldn't get the kill.
You saw how stressed Queenix got. He got backed up into a corner there, nowhere to go with 2 seconds remaining. I was almost wondering if nekkz had the balls to like chuck a jiggle peek in, just try and make it as uncomfortable as possible. But 2 seconds, you can see why he just wants to run down the frag. Queenix looking stressed there on the player cam, but able to hold on. And now pistols out for paiN. ECSTATIC doing a solid job at coming back into this one. I wonder if this series is going to be a slog throughout on all the maps. We might only get 2 maps if ECSTATIC can keep it up. Solid angle for the AWP. Deeg not going to be winning that fight too often. And I like that ECSTATIC have 2 players committed to B in this sort of round. We've even got Crown pushed into ramp. So that's allowing this stack. Took a while, but Crown's finally getting his kills. Oh.
Lovely. That's the crown you want to see.
So satisfying, isn't it?
No backing off for a reload. I'll just stand there with the USP and deliver the headshots that I need. Patient play pays off. ECSTATIC on the catch-up now, trying to build something on their CT side of Vertigo. 1-0 up versus paiN Gaming after a victory on Overpass. Maybe closer than it needed to be, but a win is a win. And again, they're at the stage where you just grind those wins out, learn your lessons along the way, in victory and in defeat. And again, paiN will approach this bomb site heavy on utility. Not dumping too much early. Molly's very important for paiN, as we've seen in prior rounds. Double peek setup from ECSTATIC should a mid play come in. But that lineup may be for some A bomb site supports. Can bounce grenades through the window towards that A bomb site. Minute 10. Still a few flashes here for paiN. We saw how precise it was towards Shorte earlier on. Those mollies prevail though. They are being deployed now above Crown's position. Great kills for ECSTATIC as Hardzal finds himself alone briefly. He'll soon join his teammates as ECSTATIC secure another round.
That's an absolute shutdown. Blind AWP shot lands. I think that makes a big difference there. Salazar getting that kill towards ramp because you had Crown on the aggressive angle, and if he's getting swung on by 2 players, it's really hard to get away with it from that close angle. But when it's only the one-on-one, as soon as he wins it, they win the ramp fight, and then those mid players do what they needed to, and maybe paiN want to up the pace now. They've got the Tech 9s out, up through ramp early. Nice response from ECSTATIC though. Molly down, drop back. Hard for paiN to make progress. And paiN are just out of nades now. How do you approach this A site without a flash or any smokes to speak of?
Crown, so many targets for him. As the smoke goes, maNkz has to be careful though. Don't need to lose another player here. It's a rifle that's been collected as well. 3 of those 4 players have Kevlar. Zevi's not one of them. But I'm sure that transfer can be made. These rounds are dangerous on Vertigo. Distances are not so far. See Queenix's laser is pointed straight at Big Azira. He gets the information for the squad. They try to bait, but he is ready for that rifle player to emerge. Orchid angle is in his favor. Those Tech 9s are still so savage. AWP is dropped, collected by maNkz, and ECSTATIC find themselves in the lead now on Vertigo.
I love the Tech 9. Very powerful in the right positions, in the right hands. Great adjustment from Queenix, though. I think he realized it seemed a little too curious that he wasn't getting peeked so quickly after the first player. So able to adjust onto that rifle player who tried to catch him off from that other angle. And so ECSTATIC into the lead. What a turnaround this has been. They were 4-0 down. Now they have the lead for the first time in this game, and they'll try this double stack again. So difficult for Big Uzera there. You got 2 players fighting against you from 2 different angles of elevation. That means you just get shredded as you round the corner.
I don't think this double stack in mid has been tested yet. We saw it on the X-ray before. Zevi's in for a potentially nasty surprise. This initial engage has got 46 HP though, if he dares go so far.
Oh.
There we go. Didn't see Nodios coming. So they don't have too much position, but with 2 plays in mid, what is their read of these bomb sites? They've been waiting for a peek, and we've seen a few from ECSTATIC previously. On this occasion, nothing doing though. And the wall of smoke starts to rise as they look for a bomb plot. That's their only smoke actually, and Crown's already over it. The mollies go deeper and deeper, but Crown's got a great angle. 30 seconds on the clock, a great burst, and the bomb is on the floor. Neck is in a 1 versus 4. trying to do what he can with 23 seconds on the clock. He's found two of them, looking to transfer for a third. Bomb collected. Going for a fake plant there. Queenix coming in from the back, can't quite find the spray. maNkz had a slight chance, but he will be denied.
I really like what ECSTATIC are doing here. Pulling out a couple of tricks, trying to make it difficult for paiN to just run their standard plays. And then paiN down in a 3v4. The only A play you can really go for with a single smoke is that deep smoke onto the site and just hope you can scale really quickly. You have to smoke off that con area. And that makes it really hard for them because of that elevated angle. It allows the AWP to play with confidence on the edge of the smoke because he knows he's got the rifle support above. That is 6 in a row for ECSTATIC. And it is far too quiet from paiN right now. They cannot afford to crash out of Katowice without a single map win. A spot of Pro League on the line. That means so much for all of these teams here. What can the Pistols do? They close the distance. maNkz only able to go 1-for-1, but Nodios emerges from the backside.
paiN trying to take the space that was created by this reposition. They would love a bomb plant. Here's a chance for one. Might be awkward for Queenix to try and run into the site here and get a kill. So blind, but Nodios is here to stop the bomb plants at the very least, but they could even lose the round. 1 versus 2, bombs on the site, but there's so much time for maNkz. May have been heard as he moves up the stairs. Down to the 1v1 now. Salazar with full health, maNkz with 12 HP, needs more than 1 bullet. Salazar has a helmet here. Put him out of his misery. 7 from 11 rounds for ECSTATIC.
Wonder if we see a timeout now. paiN won the pistol, went 4-0 up. It's 7 in a row from ECSTATIC. What is the way back for paiN? They're going to have a bye. But the difference in mood from ECSTATIC is lovely. We've got a laugh going on. They're looking relaxed. And who can blame them? This is, I'm not going to call it like a free map where you can kind of just go for it. Because, yeah, you are 1 map up, but you still want to try and 2-0. But it's not really a map you would have expected to be winning if you're ECSTATIC. You'd probably say, listen, we'll give it our best. Whatever happens, happens.
I put my fingers into my eyes. Sorry. Both teams on the bye once again. And the stress is rising for paiN. Zevi needed his kill column to rise on that occasion. Nothing doing just yet, though. ECSTATIC dumping utility to try and defend this ramp position, and they could be doing it very successfully, but maNkz runs out of bullets. Salazar here to try and hold things down. Crown is peeking. He could find 2. It'll just be 1. maNkz blind, but delivers the kill. 2 versus 3 in favor of ECSTATIC. That could still change quickly if maNkz can find something, or if he shows too much. He's only got 17 HP. We see the boost. Will there be a flick for Salazar? Run boost. Swing and a miss. That bomb still needs to be rescued. It has been for a brief moment. Now it's Hardzal in the clutch. Maybe the right man for the job, but too many man on road for ECSTATIC, and they move to 8. They're backing the rounds quickly now.
The timings and the team play just look so good from ECSTATIC. Simple utility, but effective. I actually think ECSTATIC missed their ramp smoke there. Like, it looked like it landed in a really weird position, but it almost worked out for them because they flashed into ramp like that. And it meant that there was no smoke up, so you've just got a couple of players exposed in the open. The fundamentals look so good from ECSTATIC right now. Playing together, tight-knit on these holds. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Caught sleeping. Now he lies with the fishes. Wasn't expecting that timing. That is a free kill for paiN. And it's rounds like this which they might win. They've got the Kevlar, and now they've got a second rifle.
How do you follow it up as paiN? because you don't have much utility. Oh, that's how you follow it up. Skulls hits a headshot. Nodios brings a frag back, but he's isolated on B, and they're flanking him from both sides. nekkz, that AK comes to play, and paiN, on an 8-round losing streak, might have found their way in with the pistols.
Only takes one mistake. And there it is. Familiar situation to what we saw in the first map. And again, ECSTATIC, if they continue losing here, they're going to have to spend all their money. Do they actually go for this? Oh, Salazar. Oh, all right. Well, maybe the AWP escapes then. That would be something at the very least. Disaster striking for ECSTATIC, and maybe that allows paiN some late rounds here in this first half. Things could be looking dramatically different for them otherwise. We see the frustration on the camp as well.
Oh boy. Run down at the end of the round. All about Skulls though. Getting those 2 entries towards B. But Queenix will be so frustrated. Just had no idea that Skulls had beaten the molly. Jump up is incredibly timed. Salazar, well, he turns around eventually, but by that point the round was done. A little frustration showed. Skulls looking for a similar fight here. Maybe he's found the weakness. Running up through B. Oh, he's spotted this player. He hits the headshot, but Queenix able to trade. Gotta wait out that smoke. Your feet can be spotted below if you're not careful. And there's a flash in for info, which will be gathered.
There's a long time for paiN to hold these angles as well. Not sure if they'd seen the bomb there. Hold the angles they will. Cutting noise, they could be walking away. It's very risky for the CTs to re-peek as well when you know the AWP was there earlier on. That gives paiN a window to be way faster onto the bomb site.
Feels like the wrong gamble from ECSTATIC here.
Got the smokes as well. That wall of smoke on Vertigo. If they want to go for that, actually, they're just going for the frags instead, actually. Crown running out of bullets, running out of HP also. That bomb's been planted, 2v3. There's a flank being attempted by Queenix. He's lost his position. And that might be the round then in favor of paiN. Reminder of that first map on Overpass. A mistake made, a weapon lost. An economy shattered. Trying to avoid the same thing happening late on in this half. Keep that AWP for the last round.
Has to be done. Salazar trying to get an exit kill. I think you can wallbang this. Normally it's a nade though. I'm not actually 100% sure how the wallbang works. Cartel dies to the bomb. Another kill at the end. Really doesn't matter though. paiN have plenty of money in the bank. So ECSTATIC at least hold on to their guns. Whatever happens here, that was an 8-round streak from ECSTATIC, which has kept them in this one. Put them very much in this map. While paiN is still looking to take us to a decider. Nuke if needed. That would be a great map between these two teams. Both of them love to play nuke. But we had to get there first. paiN have been finding some success on these early B fights. This time, ECSTATIC play a little safer. Nodios just jiggling for info, while his teammate holds with the AK. Not a bad nade.
Oh, Skulls may have seen something. Blocks his teammate's flash, though. flashes will continue. No fruit just yet. No dice for Big Azera. Oh man, it's a shooting gallery for ECSTATIC towards the end of the half. Back to their winning ways then, recovering from the losses early on. 9-6 the half-time, ECSTATIC lead by 3. One map to the good. Is this the last map? We'll find that after the break. paiN Gaming, as well as ECSTATIC, are fighting for their lives in this tournament. ESL Challenger Katowice 2023. They are 0-1 down. They are 3 rounds down on their pick of Vertigo. They move to the CT side now, and it could have been worse had it not been for a slip-up from ECSTATIC in that first half. But maybe the second half can be completely different for them as they move through the mid position. Nodios only good for 1. Let's see where paiN go. maNkz has got the bomb in his hands, and he is headed for a plant. Bigazera is here to do something about it. He won't last very long, though. Diving off the board backwards will be painful for him. But they've got a bad advantage made. Oh, this is advancing so quickly. Skulls now, and a 1 versus 2. With only 6 HP behind the smoke, begging for a headshot opportunity. And there it will be from maNkz. He has no idea just how low it is. kraghen could be anywhere now. Invited out by Skulls. kraghen will not engage. There we go, straight to the body. Maybe knew that he'd been headshots earlier on. Finished off the job.
Solid work from kraghen. I'm really impressed by his play throughout this series so far. even when he's not top fragging, I feel like he has so much impact with the kills he gets. And Nodios definitely delivering for ECSTATIC as well. I was a little surprised. We really didn't see paiN run many of those just standard A executes in the first half. They were always trying that deeper smoke and like full site control. I'm interested to see if ECSTATIC go for the standard A play with the smokes on both sides of the site, or whether they go for something similar. This round for paiN, a full save and a full stack on the opposite bomb site. Sometimes you flip the coin and you get it wrong. Are you a tails never fails kind of guy, James?
No.
You a heads man?
I'd probably lean more towards heads.
Okay, okay. Tails never fails just sounds so good. I fall for it every time. It's good marketing.
Makes me think of Tails from Sonic. And I think he sucks.
Whoa. Rude. I can't believe maNkz got 4 with the mac-10 sprayed down.
That's the dream.
That's mainly because I can't spray with the mac-10. But I always forget the pros can. Oh, this last headshot. Look at this one.
Oh, that's an actual transfer. Only to get team killed afterwards.
Yeah, I know, right?
And sent down a lift shaft like it's Die Hard.
No ace for you. You're doing a bit too well. Damn, look at Hardzao. Aggression out B. This is risky. paiN need this gun round. If they lose this, they're so far down. This is a huge round for them. And they want to fight for this ramp control. That is so close from Salazar. They instantly move back after that one.
T-side have created some space early. No one there to challenge Crown. He was heard, though. Makers will let him know that. But he still has position. And that's a big threat. That is concerning for paiN. Crown will stay in situ. He will wait for an opportunity. This presence, maybe trying to bait them into Crown's angle, and it's working. They're going exactly there. Crown finds his crosshair between two CTs. That's a lot of information, though. At least 2 CTs on the bomb site will send ECSTATIC fast into the B bomb site, surely. They've got a window to try and aggress here, but they've got to win the duels as well. Skull's down to 56 HP. Hardzao collects as well. Between the two of them, they've got 3 kills, and ECSTATIC have no answer on this bomb site or anywhere else on the map. Salazar's got 30 seconds to do as much damage as he can. So far, so good. That's 2. Getting the reload. Are they close enough? They are close enough to punish that magazine becoming his enemy.
Loving what we're seeing out of Skulls on this map. Just so consistently, so good for paiN. And having him as that B anchor, very reliable player, that's always going to be really valuable. And he was really trying to force the issue on that T side as well. I think he realized it was not going according to plan. He was trying to take a lot of initial engagements. Neck is also having a good game. Ikuzera lagging behind a fair bit. This buy from ECSTATIC is limited in this one. Only 2 premium rifles. A couple of Galils in there. And then maNkz prioritizing utility for the team. Do we see a B play again from ECSTATIC? They're grouped up here early, but they just got destroyed in the previous round. Maybe they think the split through mid is the answer to this, but paiN have got a really solid defense here right now.
Important round. paiN needs to survive here, and they've put up the numbers, but Crown's come through with 2. 2 on 2 now, as maNkz only has a P250 in this round, but Crown, what is happening? 4 kills, complete annihilation. Back to his best. That was nasty. All I heard was bells being rung. I thought that was in church.
I don't think paiN expected him to move forwards. He had the bomb. So I think they just expected him to move towards the site, but as he moves in, paiN not expecting him to be so far up, they must have just lined up for him. What a ballsy maneuver, but one that works out. Catching paiN off guard entirely. And even getting those initial kills back was so important. kraghen looks like the man to watch on this ECSTATIC team. At least today, he has been playing an excellent series of Counter-Strike here. And it's a massive round for ECSTATIC because paiN are really struggling in terms of their buy. Gotta see this again. Oh,
beautiful. That is such a big round for the squad. Especially with his teammate behind him with the P250. He knew he had to deliver, and he did. And look at the damage it's done now. USPs. Yes, there's a deal, but this round absolutely sucks. And ECSTATIC are going to be in a 13-7 scenario. That round is a breath of air for ECSTATIC. What can you even say, like, after those last two headshots come in for paiN? They probably sat there in silence. Just one of those things.
Not much you can do after that. And both of these teams fighting for their tournament lives in this series. ECSTATIC already one map up, so it's paiN potentially facing elimination. Whereas ECSTATIC would only go down on a third map. I don't know if we're going to need that right now, though. ECSTATIC out in front heavily. And that's even with paiN getting a pretty good start here on their map pick. They went 4-0 up very early on. ECSTATIC have taken over ever since then, though. And now every round for paiN is so important. Not quite must-wins, but honestly, getting to that territory. If you lose this, it's so hard to come back.
Oof. Lots of gravy on that dish. kraghen will be trying to escape. Surely not kraghen. Stop it. Stop it. If he managed to escape all of that and get a kill through the smoke with a maNkz versus rifles, then I don't even know. 1 HP for kraghen. .21 frags. Zera. I pointed him out at the beginning. He is 4 for 17 in this game. What is happening?
Even Zevi on the AWP, 7 for 17. He maybe hasn't had his sniper all the time, but still, got to get more out of your AWP.
They really can't afford to have Zera going missing, and indeed kraghen with the AWP just cannot be stopped here.
The 1 HP AWP run boost. Amazing. Great comeback, though. That's what they've been waiting for. Zera arrives to play. ECSTATIC have got to overperform massively to win this. And that's not the way to start it. Little tap on the back of the head. I had that happen to me in paintball once. I peeked in front of my teammate, got shot in the back of the head. That hurt.
I got shot in my Adam's apple.
Oh,
about
that's probably worse.
40 meters. That was interesting. kraghen's having a great time. Flow of consciousness kraghen is having right now.
Gotta love having those games where you're just dialed in.
Yeah. Doesn't matter about the score. This score could quickly change, though. It can quickly change. If paiN win this one, every round will be worth 2. So this is not the deficit that it looks like. Not a good start, though. maNkz through the smoke. Doesn't work in his favor on this occasion. I respect that they're not afraid to take risks in a situation such as this, but that was the wrong one on this occasion. But you can only know that after the fact.
If kraghen continues like this, I mean, those ramp fights, if he can keep winning them, it's not easy to come back after losing that first man. Queenix scaling up towards B. Do they know he's so far up? They peek out, And Skulls wins that all-important fight. He's been a real pillar on this B bomb site. I don't think ECSTATIC are coming this way. They were testing the waters. They didn't like what they found. They're going to reset back towards A. The lack of utility could be a real issue here, though. But at the same time, Zevi's all pretty committed alone right now. He himself has to be a little careful.
Streaming into the bomb site then. 15 HP Skulls. Oh, Zevi's missed a big swing. Almost got another chance, but he didn't. This is a huge problem for paiN. Hard down Skulls remain. 15 HP. And there just isn't enough left in paiN to go for this round. They've got to fall back. It's going to be 14 rounds for ECSTATIC. Zevi should have money. Skulls can maybe drop something for maNkz, perhaps an MP9. They are on death's door at the moment, paiN Gaming.
What a step up this has been from ECSTATIC. First map, pretty close on their pick. Here on paiN's map pick of Vertigo, they look so comfortable. kraghen having an incredible game, cracking open a lot of rounds. And for paiN, this is a tournament they had to have put a lot of emphasis in towards. We've been saying it the whole time, a spot at Pro League is so important for pretty much any team here. But paiN hitting a slump at the wrong time, it seems. 14-8 down. Nodios gets an instant headshot. The aggression that paiN have been attempting has been denied on multiple occasions.
Problems getting more dire, more desperate, more urgent for paiN. Shooting gallery for ECSTATIC in round 23. What can they even do? 2 versus 5, no money in the bank. ECSTATIC so sharp with the AKs. Zero. Only his 7th kill. And he will be traded. Match point for ECSTATIC on the cusp of eliminating paiN from the tournament and staying alive.
I love this response from ECSTATIC as well. Coming out and saying, we didn't win the open qualifier over teams like Big and NIP just to go out on the first day. They look like they've recovered from that opening loss against Fours. 15-8, and paiN's buy is awful. Can they finally win one of these early fights? They've been losing numbers so early in these rounds. This time ECSTATIC, oh, kraghen gets the spray straight through. Fantastic read, another opener. And 4 kills away from securing the win in this series.
What a rough buy for paiN.
Oh no, no, no! They're not even looking.
At least it's quick.
Bomb has been planted.
ECSTATIC will secure their victory in this series with this round. And paiN will make their exit from ESL Challenger Katowice. There it is. ECSTATIC stay alive. They send paiN packing in devastating fashion. A 2-0 and overpass and Vertigo.
Thoroughly impressed by ECSTATIC here, especially after taking an opening BO1 loss. Not the most experienced team, but they've turned it round in this series despite being